Damage, damage goods. Damage goods. Damage goods. And I've accepted it. Damage goods. Damage goods. Damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods. Return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this and I'm married to game. And you just see how it happens, well I had to carry it, wait. I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time they died, wait, I know I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone and you could get me. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
Woo! Woohoo! Oh my god, I love you, Taco. Oh, guys, seriously, calm down. Woo! Oh my god, you're the best. Guys, that's a little too much. Oh my god, we love you, oh my god. Alright. How's everyone doing? You guys embarrass me, I swear. Oh man, I don't know why I'm like this, but I digress. Hi, handsome. Are we dancing? Are we dancing the night away? Doo. Are we dancing? Wouldn't you rather dance with LeBron James? Boop. How's everybody doing? Good catch. We got a raid, the Witchy Raid. I didn't see you live, but I also looked way earlier, so that's probably why. Poopy? Are you doing poopy? Did you take a poopy? What's going on here? Morning, Taco. Med time. Here's my meds when I take them all. They make me feel like not a sped. When it comes, I wanna take my meds. Guys, don't deep throat a bottle. Take your meds, all right? Because if you don't take your meds, you're going to end up deep throating a bottle online in front of a room full of beautiful people, and I just can't have that for you guys. You know, it's a good look for me, but it is not as good a look for you sweet beans. I need to move this trash can. Your trash, kid. So that I can have this a little bit more front and center, because I like having my snack right in front of me, and you cuties over there, you will hold that gun meal, you know what I mean? I don't always know what I mean, but when I know what I mean, I know what I mean, you know what I mean? Blasted Asses, I hope you like the Med song. Been live since 7. Maybe I just didn't get the notification then. I don't know why. I have my notifications turned on for you. I don't think I actually checked today. But I didn't get the notification, and I usually have the notification, so that's strange. Strange. I woke up. I took a nice walk with the puppy dog. I ate an apple. What did you guys eat? I ate an apple. Let me know. Let me know what you guys ate. Sea Turtle, what's going on? Tori, the Sunflower Queen, what's going on? Sister Sunflower. That is my actual sister, guys. How's it going? Sup? Yo, Typical Millie, what's going on? Welcome back through. Juno coming in hot, as always. We got Blasted. We got Cinny. What's going on, Cinny? So many amazing people. Cinnamon roll. You had a cinnamon roll. Good shit, Juno. Good morning, ladies. Hello, ladies. Why does everything sound infinitely more, like, erotic when you say ladies, you know? I just got bit by a dog. Ladies. Oh my god, I got my cock cut off. Ladies. Like, you just sound like you're about to spit game no matter what. Whenever you Ladies. I only like men. Ladies. Like, you still sound, no matter what you say, you sound like you're trying to fuck the late. No, not you, but never mind. Moving on. Hey, Juno, how's it going, folks? Demon King, what's going on, brother man? Doing well. Being attacked by a cute puppy who thinks he's a taco. Or a taco who thinks he's a puppy. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure which reality this is, whether this is the taco reality where we pretend to be dogs and humans, or if this is the dog and human reality where we pretend to be tacos. Either way, though, I think we're doing a decent job. I'm not going to say that we're the best around. But how's everybody doing this morning? How is everybody's, what day is it? Tuesday. Monday. How was your Monday? How's everybody's Monday? Since it is Tuesday. Monday. It's just another romantic. Can't sing no more, else I'll get DMCA hit. Boop. Am I not turtle enough for the Turtle Club? Yo, Sea Turtle. I found you. Boop. No, Zero's like, fuck you, man. Huh. Zero's like, fuck you, man. Are you like, fuck me, man? Don't growl at me. You give me that toy. You give me that blanket. Tired on 3 hours of sleep. Ah, gotcha, Demon King. That's rough. How much sleep did you know what, Demon King? That's a great question. I don't think we actually ever covered this. About how much sleep do you guys average per night? Obviously, I'm sure that some of you have your Demon King days where you're, 3 hours, and I'm sure some of you sleep 12 hours from time to time. I'm just curious what you guys' average is. I'm very, very curious. How's it going, folks? How's Link? Link is doing well, Cindy. He took the last of his meds. He's been eating his special food, and he's been peeing. His poops look a little dry, but he's peeing, so honestly, I don't care. I really will. I'll take it. Where'd my slippers go? I don't want to make you guys see my my gross footsies. I don't know where my slippers went. Lame. Let's see here. How's it going? I read that one. Tired. Cool. Making sure I didn't miss nobody's chat. Cindy, drinking the coffee. What kind of coffee did you drink it, Cindy? Even Zero doesn't want a turtle. Yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. That's the perfect little turtle over there. You know what I mean? There, you don't see turtle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I try to average 8, but I was up till 3 working on my game. Are you turtle enough for the Turtle Club? If you are, go show Sea Turtle some love. Ooh, that's a good one, Blasted Asses. That's a good one. Tori says, I try to get a full 8 hours every night, but I'm never successful. We'll probably get 5 to 6 a night on average. Well, I think the fact that you're trying is what matters. You know, you are aiming at the proper goal. You just are aware that you're falling a little short. And, you know, Demon, to go back to you, you know, again, you try to average 8. Sounds like you may be successful sometimes, which is cool. But obviously, you know, we all have our nights. We have our nights where we stay up late, whether it is for work or for pleasure or for the fact of we just can't sleep, you know. And sleep isn't, you know, any bit of what, you know, we're talking about today, but it is important, you know. Whenever I first started struggling with these headaches, sleep was the first thing that my, you know, doctors and everybody were asking about. You know, they wanted to make sure that I was sleeping. They wanted to make sure that I was sleeping well, that I was, you know, getting a healthy amount of sleep. And, yeah, I was not getting anywhere near 8 hours. And getting 8 hours of sleep, that's what I get right now, average, is 8 hours of sleep. You know, sometimes I might get 7, sometimes I might get 9, but I average 8. And that's new to me, okay? I would say before my accident, I probably averaged 5 hours of sleep. You know, if I slept 6 hours, then I was lucky. If I, you know, I might only sleep 3 or 4 hours. Now, yeah, there were days where I would fucking zonk out for 12 hours, but very, very few and far between. Try to get a full, okay, I read that one. If you love potatoes, then you need to go hang out with the queen of potatoes, Cindy, and show that spud love. Cindy, if you don't use that sound for potato TikTok and send that to your friends, it's going to make me chuckle. Also, Cindy, I love when you send me videos, but you should make sure that you also send your videos. I always love, you rarely send your videos out, Cindy. And honestly, like, I pretty much, when I get on TikTok, you know, I really don't get on very often or for very long. So when I get on, I pretty much look at the messages that I have and watch those videos. And after that, that's pretty much my allotted time. I pretty much get off after that. So definitely, you know, Cindy, obviously you could still send, you know, other videos that you think are funny and stuff to whoever you want. But, you know, I like, you know, when I make a certain video or something and I think people will like it, or if I know that certain people have been sending me videos, you know, for the past couple of weeks or a couple of times here and there, I'll send them one of my videos if I make one and I think that it's funny or if I think that they'll like it. I'm not just going to send them every single video that I make because, you know, then they're going to get tired of seeing my face. But I digress. LOL, you're dollowing me. Stop following me, JD Rux. Oh my goodness. What's going on, Megan? Demon King says, but I'm going to try to get some more rest. Have a good one, folks. Demon King, thank you so much for hopping in, letting us know that you were working hey. Letting us know that you were working tirelessly on your game. It looks super cool. Obviously, I only got to see, you know, what you showed us, but that was a very nice sneak peek. Thank you. Definitely not what I expected, but still very, very cool. Still very, very cool. Definitely not what I was expecting, but I am not upset about it because, like I had said, I play everything, and I like the old school, you know, retro look that it's got going on. Hey! Don't bite me. Don't bite. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you backtalk me. Don't you backtalk me. Hi, handsome boy. Hi, handsome. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you know what time it is? I don't. It's take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Say where they go. Where they go. Where they go. I'm not gonna sing the whole med song because I can't grab them and because Zero's being a crazy boy. Zero's being a crazy boy. Hello, man. I apologize, guys, but this crazy muffin likes to play, and so we have to indulge him a little bit. He helps us keep our screen time lower. He helps us keep our morale high, and we help him to get out some of that husky energy. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Boop. Bro, you're a goofball, bro. What, do you want this side? Do you want this side? I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want. We got JD coming in. We got Megan coming in. We've got AJ. What's going on? You got a rough day, or are you saying that I got a rough day because of the ruffian? The ruffian over here. Huh, you little ruffian. What are you doing with this toy? You know what? You don't get the basketball. You don't get the basketball. You get Kitty. Oh, you know what? I didn't play no music. Let me play some music for you guys so that we're not just sitting here in silence, as much as I know you guys love sitting here and staring at my silent face. Fuck you, ad, man. I hate these ads that I get on this fucking thing. Let's see here. Now that I'm working from home, I get 7 hours opposed to 5 hours I used to get. Right? Because of just driving and, like, prep time to get to work and stuff. That's crazy, Juno. It's those precious moments, too, that you lose throughout the day and you don't really realize. If you're looking for a box of rocks, jamming out to great music, then go show JD Rock some love. The Jukebox Rocks. I'm a different type of VIP. There you go, blasted asses. There you go, bro. I appreciate it. At that rate, I might just have to mod you down, bro. At that rate, you might just get modded up. It's like when the wifey material chicks get wifed up. Blasted asses is about to get fucking modded up if he keeps this shit up. Zero licked my glasses, and I don't know where my glasses cleaner is. You know rocks. Juno rocks. Guys, make sure you're taking a drink, please. Make sure you took your meds and ate some breakfast. I had an apple. I asked our friends what they ate for breakfast and how much hours of sleep they average. Being forced to sleep 8 hours a night under doctor recommendation is good for symptoms, but is strange as somebody who has never ever gotten 8 hours of sleep before in their life. Obviously, that's a bit of an embellishment, but you get the point. Make sure you're staying hydrated, please, guys. The box of rocks. If I can sleep for an hour before work, I'll be all right. Now, AJ, do you take like a nap or anything during the day? Those of you, anybody who sleeps, you know, as AJ just said, if he sleeps an hour before work, he's lucky. Do you sleep other times of the day, like get a little cat nap here and there, or are you just fucking raw dogging it, tired as shit? Is that the move? I'm going to grab a glass of the clock. Give me a second. Don't backtalk me. Oh yeah? What did she do next? Really? I can't think. I don't believe it, bro. I really don't believe it. You come up and tell me the story? You come up and tell me the story? Come up and tell me the story. Hi, handsome. You telling me the story? What happened next? What happened next, handsome boy? Huh? Then what? Then what? I'm interested. Then what? Huh? You want me to take this foolish taco off you? Is that what you want? Or do you like it? He's like, Dad, I like my taco. Did you want the taco on or off? I don't know. You're a fuzzy husky, so you probably didn't want it on. We'll see how you react. We'll see how you react. I don't like to keep the taco on him for more than a little while. Cave Goblin, you like my shirt. Why, thank you. It's invisible. It's me on a daily showing the people that show me support the love they need and the major support they need. Well said, Blasted Asses, well said. JD says, I take naps sometimes. AJ says, I can never nap, but when I do, it feels great. I have to try that. I've been seeing posts about, like, apparently there's, like, a way that people take naps, where they, like, put their legs up on, like, a surface, and, they get, like, a dope 8-minute nap. I have to look into that. It's, like, a military thing, I guess. Naps don't exist in my house, so bedtime is at nighttime only. That's fair, Blasted Asses. Well, you're up with Baby Faye all night. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Cave Goblin, how are you doing today? What brought you in? It's good to see you. And not much anymore. She sleeps through the night now. Nice! There are streamers now that do cuddle buddy naps. Oh yeah? Is that what we're going to have to do at 0? Are we going to just do a cuddle? Are we going to start cuddling? Is that what we're going to start doing, handsome boy? Huh? We're going to start cuddling? That's very funny. Oh, speaking of... This actually has nothing to do with being very funny, but I need to clean my glasses because 0 licked me. Licked me in the face hole. Is the music good? Is the music level good, guys? Let me know. Shout out to Evo Dance. We got some Evo Dance in the background right now. In your eyes. Make sure to tell your awesome friends where you be if you want to. If not, then I'll just S my own D. Hey, listen, you're cute. You're beautiful. You're downright gorgeous. But you bark at me again, I'm gonna hit you with the. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? We cuddle buddying. We cuddle buddying. This is what they do. Is there a whole cuddle buddy section, or what section do they stream in, JD? Is there a whole section for this? Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. Look at you, handsome boy. Oh my goodness. Look at this hamburglar over here. Look at this ham. He doesn't even know what to think. He really doesn't even know what to do with himself. He's just lounging around. Huh, you little handsome boy. To give respect is to be given respect, and you are amazing and deserve everything I said about you wonderful, amazing human beings. That's very sweet of you, Blasted Asses. You're in a very sweet mood. You over here, you sweet like candy. Listen, I eat ass, but you're the sweetest ass I ever did see, Blasted Asses. The sweetest ass of all time. My roommate's dog is a blessing in my life. I love that dog. AJ, you're not joking, dude. Dogs, I have, like, nerve pain, and I cannot tell you guys how much of a relief just petting the dog is. I really cannot tell you, like, how much of a relief it is sometimes whenever I'm really struggling with the pain. It's very, very nice. Huh, handsome boy? Look at that smile. Look at that handsome smile. He knows. He knows he's a good boy, huh? You know you're a good boy. You know this? You know this, buddy? Guys, my name is The Perfect Taco if you're just now coming in for the first time. ML MLG, welcome in. Give me 1 second to make sure I'm caught up in the chat. Cool, it looks like I am. And you say, I've been watching your stream for a minute now, and I just want to say, keep up the good work. You're doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. Best 10 out of 10. Well, first of all, thank you, MLG. Second of all, how long is a minute? Have you been here for a literal minute? Have you been here for 10 minutes? Have you been watching for a few days from the shadows? I'm curious. You don't have to tell me. I'm just curious. Curiosity killed the cat. However, I am not a cat. I may be a quivering pussy, but that's a conversation for another day. Alright? If you love true photos of nature, etc., please give the famous Megan Ipri some love. Keep on photography. Nice, nice, blasted asses. Look at you, bro. Has been following for 45 seconds. About 3 minutes, and I find you interesting. Me likes. Awesome, MLG. Skylar. I guess I could call you Skylar. I could call you MLG. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, in case you don't watch for more than another minute or so. My name is Taco. I go live. My name's actually Jason. But I go live every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And I just try to be the light that I want to see in the world. You know, sometimes we are silly, goofy, inappropriate, but we always try to be here for one another. We try to come with some type of topic in mind. We have cuteness relief with the animals. We have comic relief with my bikini underneath. And we really, really just try to do what we can to help people feel comfortable in their own skin. Because this is something that each and every person in the world struggles with at one point or another in their life. At least I like to think so. I'm sure there's some people out there who have no idea what I'm even talking about. They've just felt fucking amazing ever since they dropped out their mama's coochie, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm only gonna silently loathe them in my mind. No hate. No hate. Please make sure you guys are staying hydrated. If you guys are struggling with any type of anything and you're not staying hydrated, well, quit making excuses if you're not willing to do the easiest fucking thing. Oh, we got people with the followage. Let's see. We got Juno for 7 months and 11 days. We've got MLG with 3 minutes. Or following for 45 seconds. We've got probably about 3 minutes now. Blasted Asses, 5 months and 17 days. Megan with 2 years, 1 month, 13 days, and 23 hours. MLG wants me to stretch it out, guys. Listen. Almost as important as your water, almost as important as your meds, is to give your body a nice stretch. Don't stretch too much. You don't want to pull something. You don't want to hurt yourself. But you also don't want to do that during the day. And if you are not, stretching yourself out a little bit from time to time, then you have a higher chance of hurting yourself. You just need to loosen yourself up. I don't care if you're a pussy or not. You need to loosen yourself up. I have said that word more in the last 30 minutes than I have said that in any live. FYI. I don't normally say that word a ton. I know there's certain words that make people slightly uncomfortable. So, I try not to say moist, 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 moist too much. Or dripping, dripping, dripping. I know that those words kind of, make people feel a certain type of way, so we try to not. Hydrate. I will do that. And this isn't just hydrate and stretch reminders for myself. This is also for you guys. So please, if you're playing along, make sure you got some water. Make sure you stretching out that beautiful neck of yours. Is a stick of butter just a loaf of milk? I'm trying to figure out why that doesn't make sense. It's a jerked off loaf of milk, because you got to beat it down first. I'll never look at butter the same way. Damn. I have heard some shit, but that was bars. Blasted asses, it's that time again, brother. We will see you tomorrow. If I don't see you later in somebody else's live, our good friend Blasted Asses, guys, only gets to come in and hang out with us for the first 30 minutes, but he has been in here almost every day for the first 30 minutes for longer than I can remember, and he is your newest VIP. Make sure you guys show that love to Blasted Asses on the way out, one of your newest VIPs. Guys, feel free to tell us about your day or yourself or whatever's on your mind or in your heart. You are all more than welcome, whether you're new or old. When do you send... When you do... Okay, you and Megan are talking about something. I'm just making sure. I'm Batman. Hello, Batman. I'm just going to start calling you Batman now, and people are going to be very confused. Is a bathtub just an inverted boat? That one's not as mind-blowing, I don't think, but I feel like you may have blew my mind too much with that first one that I can't even critically think about that second one. My brain hurts. You guys have a brain? I feel like the Scarecrow from freaking Wizard of Oz. If I only had a joint... Brain. MLG, the Batman, being one of my favorite nuisances in the chat right now. Sean Shine, 0 seconds of watch time. I don't know how to fix that command. I have tried to fix that command, and I have failed to fix that command. Fixing that command is something I need to do. I also need to figure out why I can't hear the sound alerts that you guys throw out there. Maybe I'll do that today since I don't have any appointments, but honestly, I feel like I have enough other stuff to do that it's not going to be... It's not going to get done today probably, but we'll see. A small one. Have a good and wonderful day. Seanshine following for 10 months and 25 days. Seanshine, our Twitch baby, is almost 2 months old. Juno, so I guess you're working today, but you're working from home. That's awesome, bro. That you get to work from home and stuff. The topic of conversation, guys, it's been about 35 minutes. We usually introduce it somewhere between the 30 and 45 minute mark, so it is right on cue. The topic of conversation today is... what's best for you? And, that's going to arise a lot of things, but where are some places that your brain goes as soon as you hear me say, what's best for you? I would venture to guess that at least a few of you automatically think of one or two things when I say that the topic is going to be, what's best for you? Where does your mind go when you hear that statement? I'm curious to see if we have a lot of different answers, if we have the same answers. If you want to play along, you're more than welcome. If not, keep lurking. No hate, no shame. Hey, don't you bite your brother. I'll eat your ass if you bite your brother. He's like, now I'm going to do it on principle. I'm not actually going to eat his ass. His best friend is a donkey. I'm gonna fry him on the grill. That's what I meant. No bestiality. I have a husky too. Seanshine, no way! You have a husky? Laughing, hands down. So, Juno, you're saying that laughing is what's best for you? I agree. Laughing is definitely something that's important. Seanshine with the Pawn Stars. Pawn. Misspelling there. I don't think we're actually allowed to talk about, I think that word is a bad word. I'm not sure. I'm just not going to say it. If anybody knows for sure, let me know. But yeah, Sean, that could be that's definitely an important thing, whether it is something that you use a respectable amount or something that you maybe overuse a little bit. We all got to... Even a blind squirrel catches a nut every once in a while, and we need to catch one as well. So there ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you are not an addict. 0, 0, 0. Easy, please. Oop. You're good, kitty. You're good, kitty. Today on Animal Planet, we have the rare Siberian wolf going one-on-one with the house lion. Easy, easy. He's angry. Easy, easy, Zero. Oh, Link goes for the head. That's why Link can fight his own battles, you know what I mean? Zero's running scared. Zero is running scared. Link is angry. Link is eyeing up his opponent. Link is eyeing him up for the next combatant. What's gonna happen? Is Zero going to turn around and concede? Or is Link going to hop on him? Zero, Zero, get your neck out of your mouth. Come on. Oh, Link with the sneak attack as soon as Zero gets yelled at. He waits so strategically. Zero, easy, easy. Hey, too rough. Easy. Too rough. Easy. As long as he's easy, I don't care. He hurts me sometimes. So when I see him and the cat go at it a certain way, I hope that you guys know that I'm not just being an asshole or stopping them from playing. I truly know that Zero is just too rough sometimes. These are the stars of the show, in case our new friend MLG is still hanging around. They get the first 30 to 45 minutes, maybe even the first hour. And it comes and goes, as you guys have seen. You know, sometimes they'll take a little bit of time in the beginning, sometimes they'll take a little bit of time in the end. I always like to make sure that you get the one-on-one animal time whenever they're wrestling around like that. I always like to make sure that you guys get your animal time, because I know that my animal time is imperative. My animal time is imperative. When asked what's best for me, the first thing on my mind thinks of all the things that are bad for me. Thank you for letting me know, Johanna. Now, is that where it stops, or do you start thinking of specific things? Is there specific things that you... are there specific places that your brain goes when you think of that? Or that's it? It's just things that are bad for you? Because obviously, you know, if we're talking about, you know, determining what's best for us, then what's not so good for us is also going to come up. And maybe what's bad for you isn't going to be necessarily bad for somebody else. So it really raises a lot of different questions and a lot of different thoughts. If you're happy and laughing, it gets you through a lot of shit. Definitely, Juno, definitely. And sometimes, even when you can't be happy, you can still muster up the energy to laugh. So that is a very important thing, I feel, Juno. Thank you for sharing. No, Sean, you're fine. If you're happy and laughing, blocking out negativity from your life. Cindy, yes, I agree. Blocking out negativity from your life. It's not a bad word. It's safe. Thank you, Lonely Sea Turtle. I know that there's certain stupid words that Twitch doesn't want in the chat, and that's one that I was never super sure about. I know, like, TikTok, if you talk about the Pawn Stars, you could get banned. So I'm just crossing my I's and dotting my T's. Don't worry about it. Whoa, slow down there, Zero. You nearly ate Link, right? Someone could be crying like a motherfucker, but if you make them laugh, then they experience instant relief in the moment. Laughing is underrated. Laughing is definitely underrated, but it's also a, you know, Juno, especially using it as a tool like you just did, and very, very well done, because I love doing the exact same thing. You remember how of course you remember, you're not me. I had just said that, you know, what's best for you might not be best for somebody else. You know, Juno, you may be in a situation one day where you see somebody's upset, you know they're going through something, and you try to be the comic relief for them, and they get mad because they feel like you haven't taken their situation seriously. And so then you have a decision to either get mad back or stay calm, explain yourself, say, hey, I was not trying to unvalidate your feelings, I was simply trying to make you laugh. Or you could just say, hey, fuck you. You know, you have options, but it's just an important thing to remember, you know. I have ruined friendships and relationships from trying to be the comic relief. So it's something. It's a line that I toe decently. Zero's like, but Dad, we're just playing, right, Cindy? They're like kids. You gotta watch their play and calm them down sometimes. Oh yeah, definitely. I was like, is she talking about TikTok? And then I realized she was talking about, yeah, definitely. Johanna says, I always think of my triggers that I need to avoid to keep me safe and well, so maybe that is me thinking of what's best for me just in upside down kind of way, maybe. Yes, definitely. When you hear what's best for you and you automatically start thinking of the things that aren't good for you, you're right, it is an upside down way of looking at it, and I'm glad that you were able to see it like that. But also, maybe you put too much thought into what's bad for you, which is fine, especially when you need to avoid them and things like that. But at what point are your thoughts and the frequency that you're thinking about it and the frequency that, even things that aren't specifically related bring those up? Is it kind of counterproductive, So I appreciate you sharing, but Johanna, I challenge you to think of some things that are good for you. And if ever something comes up and you instantly go to those things that are bad for you, I want you to attempt to stop that subconscious thought and have an active thought of, no, I'm not going to think about this right now because I'm trying to think of things that are good for me instead of things that are bad for me. And that might not make much sense, but I just wanted to throw that out there for you. MLG, welcome back. Guys, have you taken your meds? Have you brushed your hair? Have you talked to somebody who loves you? Well, yes, the hell you did, because you're talking to somebody that loves you right now. Please, please, please make sure that if you're not going to take care of yourself, if you're not going to brush your hair or brush your teeth, you just send a text to your mom or call your grandma or hit somebody up and let them know that you were thinking about them. Even if it's somebody that you haven't talked to in a little while. Phones work both ways, and if you just take a minute to stop and reach out, you will be surprised how much people will appreciate it. MLG says, are you constrained by your physical body or can you transcend it? Good question. I would say that you can transcend it. I don't know what that entails. I feel like dreams and, some meditative experiences that I've had and that I've heard is, kind of a little bit of proof, or at least a look at, the potential, Skylar, it's common knowledge that we only use 10% of our brains. It's amazing to think about what that other 90 would be capable of. Just going off of what I saw yesterday in someone's chat. All right, Sea Turtle. Well, I'm probably not going to go off of that then. I'm probably going to look it up at some point, but I appreciate you letting me know. And using your, context clues and making the best informed decision, because you're probably right, Sea Turtle. It's probably fine. I just worry way too much. So, Juno had a cinnamon bun. Yes, guys, if you didn't let me know what you ate, please do. Skylar, you can ask as many questions as you want. Just try to keep them Twitch appropriate, obviously. I think you're right there. It made sense. Good, Johanna. I'm glad. And it's not going to happen right away, but it's similar to like when you do something silly and you do it and you instantly, your brain automatically has that subconscious thought like, wow, I'm a fucking idiot. And then it's up to you to either lean into that or say, flip the switch, say, no, I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm doing something that I don't know much about. I may have made a silly mistake. That doesn't mean I'm fucking stupid. Like, I'm silly. I was ignorant to the process, but now I've learned, like, we really need to give ourselves a little bit more credit in some of these situations and not just be okay in the degraded place that we put ourselves sometimes. What if they just don't care? I don't remember what we were talking about. What if who doesn't care? Coffee, 1 Comeat candy, and biscuit. Cindy, I found a few Comeats the other day in my candy bag, and I was very, very happy. Guys, if you don't know, Cindy sent me a Estonian care package a few months back, and she did a very, very amazing job. I will have to bring some of the stuff on so you guys can see it. There it is, guys. We're here every day at 10 a.m. trying to be the light we want to see in the world. Witchy Woman says, so did you see what happened with everyone's YouTube channels? Some guy named Casual Channel user hacked the homepage and displayed his videos on hundreds of thousands of YouTube channels. No, I didn't see that. That's hilarious, Witchy Woman. Did you know the oldest photo of you is also the youngest? MLG, can I tell you how much I love and appreciate the fact that you have come in and done nothing but try to blow our minds, and I'm here for it, and I love it. Let me rephrase that. Actually, you did more than that because you introduced yourself, you said hi, and I really appreciate your contribution to the channel. You seem like an amazing individual. I'm so glad that you're here, trying to get inside of our heads, and I look forward to, you know, maybe doing the same in the future. And MLG just asked for those Blasian Chevys in the chat, guys. If you don't know, now you know. CB Chevy, one of the lovely founders of the channel. We always got to give him and our green-eyed witchy woman some love. Not everybody has those witchy tacos, but those CB Chevys are there for everybody. That's also our only 420 friendly emote. We are, you know, obviously a 420 friendly channel, but it is not something that, you know, comes up or happens, you know, every now and then. We might puff up some jazz cabbage, but you know, it's a few and far between kind of a thing. Yo, Insane Joel, good morning. Thanks, you seem badass. I look forward to coming back to each stream. Thank you very much, Skylar. If you don't mind telling me, how did you find us? Was I just on your recommended? And do you stream? If you stream, please let us know what your schedule is. Let us know what you do. Anybody else who can hear my voice, this is your chance to do the same thing. I always like to give you guys a chance to plug yourself, shout yourself out. Maybe not, you know, every day, but I try to, because I want to make sure that we are finding the most like-minded people possible. You know, if we try to be here for one another, Skylar. So if you're struggling with something and you want to reach out, but you don't want to reach out to the chubby man in a taco suit, you know, there's a good chance that one of the other lovely lads or lovely ladies in the channel may resonate with you a little bit more. And as you get to know some of us a little bit better, a lot of us are from you know, different communities, but you will see the more that you hang out with me, the more that you will see each and every one of these individuals in other lives showing love and truly just trying to be here for one another, and not in, you know, the way that some channels, you know, operate. You know, by no means is it, you know, I'm never going to be like, oh guys, follow everybody in the chat. No, if you don't think you're going to like something, don't follow it. I don't want you to fuck up your algorithms or, you know, feel like that's what this is about, because it's definitely not. I do stream and I don't have a schedule, kind of shy. Perfectly fine, you're not the only one. Honestly, a ton of us came over from TikTok because we just kept getting banned, and a lot of us don't have a schedule. A lot of us are very shy and don't really fully know how Twitch works. So, you know, I was one of the few people. I can't honestly even say that now, because now there's so many different people, different communities that have come together. But I had been on Twitch long ago in the before times, before it was, you know, music and tattoos and all this other crazy stuff, just chatting. But I love it. I love where Twitch has gone. I love it. What's up, World of Glass? And I see Still No Pickles throwing some biddies out my way. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Still No Pickles? First biddies of the live, if I'm not mistaken. Word of Glass for Al Mal May Mod 2022. Sometimes I stream at 8 a.m. Thank you for letting us know, Cindy. I know Cindy does all kinds of stuff. Sometimes she cooks, sometimes she does art, sometimes she's with animals. And she's from Estonia, guys, so make sure if you have any interest in any of that stuff, you show Cindy some love. Says, but I found you, I was recommended on Google. I asked Google to show me a stream. And you can just ask Google to show you a stream? Thank you very much, Google, for the hookup, because you did good with Sky. You did good. One day at a time. Oh, what did I miss from somebody? Only scroll up. I missed something. Maybe? Or maybe I just didn't realize because it was lowercase. How's it going, World of Glass? Yes, that's why. Because it was lowercase. That's so funny. Still no pickles with even more biddies. Thank you for reminding me that I need to reach out to Project too. That's how you know. Okay, I'm going to shout out Project here for a minute because that's how you know that Project has made an impact in my life. Even though him and I don't talk super often. Every time I see an egg, I'm like, yo, wonder how Project's doing. Resting, had a training session, and I swear he tried murdering me. There you go, Joel. Did Mal join you on that, or was that just a you thing? Cindy, thank you for shouting out Evo Dance as well, guys. That link right there is for Evo Dance's Spotify. He is a very helpful individual. He does music production, video production, graphic design, all kinds of stuff. He can make emotes, moving stuff. If you need anything for your stream, including 2 hours of music to play that's DMCA free, you don't got to worry about shit. Evo is definitely somebody that I recommend checking out. He does a whole lot of stuff, and he is very much so here to help people, and he was a huge inspiration, you know, for me in wanting to spend as much time as I can justify on trying to help people. I'm doing well, Word of Glass. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? Only thing I did for Twitch for the past 5 years. I'm normally a mod for like 40 channels. I don't like the spotlight, but I love to help others. I do what I do best. Well said, Sky. Well said. What do you do when you stream? Do you game? Do you do art? Do you chat? Do you go on a hike? Do you go on yard sales? I do yard sales from time to time. I haven't done them in a while. A, because of the weather. B, because I am poor. Not looking for pity, just stating facts. And although, listen, I'm not looking for pity, but I'd be a liar if I didn't use that as a way to remind anybody or let anybody know that last week I had to, was it last week? No, I think it was the week before last week. My cat inquired a ridiculous amount of medical bills. My cat is only 5 years old. He was having trouble peeing. I never ever ask for anything in regards to myself, because just like you, Skylar, I am very much so here to help people. But if I didn't use that chance, you know, I did not, if it was not for the love of other people, my cat would be dead right now. You know, one of my friends, you know, my roommate opened up a credit card in order to help pay for some of the bills, and some other people, you know, did some stuff, and just out of the, you know, respect for some of them, and to, you know, be able to help try to get that credit card paid off for my friend, and to make sure that, you know, we definitely shortchanged ourselves a little bit. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. I don't normally do that, so I apologize. I feel kind of scummy even asking, but this new cat food's like $2 a can. It's like a prescription. It's like a prescription diet. I think I might actually be able to add it on my Amazon wish list. I think that's a better way of doing that. Nova Geometricide, welcome, man. I got to get caught up in the chat. So lurking while I figure out how to get the hacker off my account. Oh, so he's on your account as well, Witchy Woman? Damn. I wonder if he's on mine. Game or hide my emotions. Now, when you game, Skylar, and this is a question for everybody, if you game or if you stream in general, do you show your face, or do you just not have a camera, or do you, you know, show your hands? I know some people who game don't have a camera at all. And obviously, if you're gaming, you're not going to have your hand with the remote. So, I'm just curious. Nova Geometricide, thank you so much for the biddies. I'm going to shout out all of our... It's not scummy at all. I show my ass. Damn, Sean Shine. So, shout out real quick to Juno Rocks in first place for the month with 520 biddies. El Gigante with 250 in second place. And Nova Geometricide in third place with 222. Then we have Spiced with 15 gifted subs to the community. Shout out to you, Spiced. Thank you so much for the love. We have Juno Rocks in second place with 1 gifted sub. And third place is open. It's not scummy. I show my ass. Definitely get Megan to still look into the pet insurance in case something else happens. Definitely something that has already been looked into and taken advantage of. Definitely something that has been taken advantage of. I can't afford a cam. Gotcha, MLG. Gotcha. Are you gaming from your PC or are you from a console? Are you on like an Xbox or PlayStation? Because if you're on, no matter what you're on, you could probably keep your eye out for like, if you ever go to like a yard sale or if you go to like a, Five Below, I think you could probably get like a cheap little USB camera, and it's not going to be the best, but I personally feel like people like to see who they're talking to, and apparently not everybody does. Some people like to just have the game. I'm not huge into the, video game streaming scene, so I don't know exactly what is particularly huge and what isn't, but I just, know what I'm talking. I don't always know what I'm talking about. That didn't come out right. Save this wretch like me, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Once blind, but now I see. Now I see that I am A-W-A-K-E. Was blind, but now I can see. They can't take or break me. Sorry, this is our good friend Ao Mao Music's song. Speaking of Twitch going into the direction of music and tattoos, our good friend Ao Mao does music, and we rate into him every day at noon. So if you like any of the hip-hop tracks that you hear today, those are 100% going to be Ao Mao Music if somebody wants to shout him out. And if you enjoy hip-hop, even if you don't, I recommend it. He has an extraordinary sound and is honestly better than any artist that's making music right now. Ao Mao's music kicks its ass. And at this point, I may be a slightly biased opinion. However, I had this opinion as soon as I met Ao Mao, as soon as I found the Struggle Strength album, which is the album that this song is on, Struggle Strength by Ao Mao. Super, super lovely. Lovely man, lovely music, lovely community. I enjoy it. Follower gained, dope emotes. What's going on, Bucktown Buckaroo? I bought a camera for $20. I show my son, hey, sometimes people can't afford $20, Even $5 sometimes people can't afford. So, no hate, Honestly, the only reason why I even lucked out to have a camera was because I had a very, very old webcam from like a computer from when I was like a kid. And I was like, oh shit. The quality was awful. But it was a little choppy too, but at least I was there. People like their privacy as well. Very true. And especially, anybody who is anybody, period, is going to be subject to this, but especially ladies really, really get objectified. So you kind of have to be ready for that. Whether it is, ready to shut it down or ready to have mods there, it's a whole thing in itself. So no rush. Streaming is cool because although it is a little bit intimidating and a little bit challenging, it is what you make it. And if you don't go out of your way to try to be the next freaking PewDiePie, then you're going to be able to take it in small bite-sized doses and get the help with what you need when you need it, and you know, I definitely want to make sure that nobody rushes to add something that they think is important just because somebody said it was important without them truly understanding why or how, and, you know, being prepared. Mal, 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 mal. Ow, mal, the science. Ow, mal, the freestyle gal. Mal, 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 mal. Fallout Sleepy wants a hat. Listen, I don't want to talk about my hat, but you know what I do want to talk about? The cute attacking that is going on right in front of us. He started attacking them, but now they're just loving each other. Oh snap, we got a bunch of hats on. Gonna bounce, not been doing well. Sean Shine, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Please reach out to me. I definitely want to make sure that you're doing okay, my man. My secretary, listen, secretary, you don't got no sick days, so you better start feeling good, you sweet son of a bitch. If you don't start smiling right the fuck now, I'm gonna have to show you my tits or something. I swear to God, Sean Shine, if you don't start smiling right the fuck now, I'm gonna show you my tits. And whether you smile or not, I'm gonna show you my tits. So just fucking smile for me. And if that doesn't make you smile, watch my cat get mauled by a dog. I mean, no, that wouldn't make you smile. That would make you cry. Watch my dog get mauled by my cat. That is a whole ass different scenario right there. That is a whole ass different scenario. And that is Zero's whole ass that you guys see, and nuts. Ass and nuts. So we got to put on 1, 2, 3 more hats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more hats. 8 more hats. And a stretch. 8 hats and a stretch. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to drag you guys down. Not in that way. 8 hats and a stretch. Go Link. Hello there. Yo, Project! World of Glass! World of Glass! No, not World of Glass. Bubble Bass! Bubble Bass, are you still here? Bubble Bass, can you please put in the high egg emote? Bubble Bass, please tell me you're still here, bro. Please tell me you're here and tell me that you put in the high egg. You know how I've been talking about this pretty fucking my awesome I'm too excited. I've been talking about Project, the egg extravagant man. This is the one. This is the one. This is it. Guys, if we don't get that egg emote, I may cry on stream. But I have to put on 8 hats right now, so I guess I'm going to shut the fuck up and get that going. So first and foremost, we have a Crash Bandicoot hat with the tag still on because I ordered one from GameStop with a fuzzy brim because I collect hats, and they sent me this one. So I messaged them and I said, hey, you sent me the wrong hat. So they sent me another one. So I messaged them and said, hey, you sent me the wrong hat. So they sent me another one. So I messaged them and said, hey, and every time I explain to them, it's the one that's fuzzy. So I have like 4 of these. 1, Mario. 2, Nintendo. 3, Flyers. 4, Pikachu. 5, from time to time, the chat likes to abuse me. 6. Ah! Oh, that's just a hat. No, tell no one I scream like that. 7, this one is just from Ocean City, Maryland. Some Jeffree Star action. 8. Some DC. Oh, wait, I only had 8. Cool. Project, how's it going, man? I've been literally freaking the fuck out because I see this amazing emote and think of you every single time. Hi, kitty, come here, buddy. 0, don't. Are you serious, man? You were laying down being fine. I'll give you love, I'll pet you, but you're a real cunt. I'll give you love first, but I'm gonna give the cat love too. You're a real cunt, man. Well, Zero's just letting it all hang on stream, right? Cat really saying I'm the king here. Top of the morning, Bucktown Buckaroo. Welcome in, Buck. How are you and Bean doing? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute, and I'm very, very glad to see you, Buck. I really, really hope you're doing well. What you mean, egg emote? Dude, it's a little high egg. Guys, can somebody please message Still No Pickles and ask him to come back into Taco's stream strictly to put in that high egg emote? He can leave again right after that. I obviously care because I like our friend Bubble Bass, but this is for science, okay? Nova with the evil zeros. The fuzzy one would be sick. I know, right, Fallout? I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I literally tried so hard. Like, I spent hours every time on the phone with people like, listen, I know they're going to send me the wrong hat. Please talk to whoever you need to talk to make sure it's the one with the fuzzy brim. Never got it. Never got it. After, like, the last time, the guy was like, all right, we're going to try one more time, and we're also just going to give you a refund. And I hope that's enough. And I was like, I mean, I guess if you're refunding me, then I can't be mad. But I really wanted that fuzzy brim hat. He's like, we'll try to send you one more, and hopefully it's the right one. But, you know, they might just not, it might just be sold out or something. I was like, fucking hell. You scream like a girl. Amy Canna, I dress like a girl too, motherfucker. What are you trying to say? What do you want to do? You want to go? Put 'em up. Put 'em up. No, I'm just kidding. What's going on, Amy? Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't actually dress like a girl. The bikini is strictly for comic relief. And actually some other things, but we won't get into that. So I got to put on 3 more hats. Fallout Sleepy. Project's already here, but glad you're back. Been looking for a stream to kill time in and keep my head off the life. Been okay. I had to take a hiatus from the stream world. I'm glad to see you're back, Project. I hope that nothing too crazy happened. Please, please, please don't hesitate to reach out to me personally if you need somebody to talk to. I definitely, would love to be able to be here for you. But if not, then, I would love to be here for you for the good shit too. Whenever I say stuff like that, I hope that none of you ever feel obligated, but just know that I am here to utilize if you need me. I'm never going to be offended if somebody doesn't reach out, but I really, really want to make sure that nobody is suffering in silence, that nobody's suffering alone, because it's just not true. If you're suffering in silence, if you're suffering by yourself, at this point especially, it's simply because you didn't give yourself a fighting fucking chance. And if you're not going to give yourself a chance in hell, it's one thing to say that you're depressed or to be depressed, but if you don't get enough sunlight, if you don't find people who are going to treat you the way you need to be treated, go out of your way to defeat the demons within you, then you're really not giving yourself a fighting chance. Don't forget to share and host a stream. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for the reminder. I believe I have one more hat to put on. Oh, well, you're always welcome in the Goon Squad. Right? I think I am part of your Discord. I should have a fucking... Discord, honestly, I'm part of so many Discords, and so many of them are so active, which isn't a bad thing. But as somebody who has ADHD and OCD and gets headaches from sitting there staring at and trying to read shit like that, Discord is my mortal enemy. Discord is my mortal enemy. Oh, we got a posture check from Skylar. I gotta sit up. I'm gonna take a free drink as well. Whisper to Pickles sweetly. Every morning I open my eyes, I feel blessed and highly favored. It's like I've hit the lottery with every wake up, so I'm well, thanks, friend. Bucktown, if you don't mind me asking, what is it that makes you feel that way? Is that just something that is that a newer thing? Do you know why? Do you have any tips to share with any of us who maybe don't have that same luxury? I would love to hear. I'm going to fill my water up soon. All right. How have you been, Taco? I've been hanging in there, Project. I've been hanging in there. I've been kicking ass. I've been taking names. Skylar, I don't even know what those symbols are. I'm going to make sure I'm catching up in the chat, guys. If I missed anything, I apologize. We have so many hats. I don't have this many hats by me, guys. I'm going to have to go get more, FYI. Let me make sure I'm caught up in the chat first, and I'll count these hats. 4. I'm counting these chats while I'm catching up in the chat. That's a hydrate, 2 hydrates, which means I have to get water as well as hats. 5 hats, 2 hydrates, in a stretch. Mine isn't near as active as the many I'm in. Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if yours was or wasn't. I also have to make sure that yours wasn't one of the ones that I left, because I forgot yours was called the Goon Squad. And there was, I think I might have thought it was somebody else's, and I think I might have left it. So I'll have to double check. I don't think I did leave yours but I have to double check. I don't think I did. I have to go. I is sad, but have a nice day. Skylar, you have a great day as well. I go live every day at 10 a.m. and I also post these to YouTube usually. So if you search the same name on YouTube, you can find the VODs there. You can find them on Twitch as well. I don't really post them to YouTube for any reason other than, my own personal recollection. My memory is super shitty, and I feel like Twitch deletes them after so long. So if I at least, and also guys, you know what? You're gonna hate me, but I need to take the hats off. I will request that nobody recommends any requests any hats-ons right now. I was starting to get a headache. That doesn't normally happen, and if it does, it usually takes a little while. I get pretty bad headaches. I have a headache all the time, and sometimes that ups it a little bit, and I can't afford to be playing with my headaches like that. I've actually considered either making that point redemption more expensive or just removing it completely. The other thing is, I believe the way that it's worded is that I can either add or change my hat, but I don't want to make people waste their points. So anybody that has a few hats redeemed, I'll put them back on. I'll put them back on even if my head doesn't stop hurting in time today. I'll make sure I put them back on tomorrow, or I will. I don't think I can just give you your points back, but I'll make sure that I make up for it. Okay, I'll make sure that I make up for it. Items I buy with that money would bring me happiness. Let's see, what did I miss? If I offered you $1 million today, you would be happy, right? Let's see here, make sure that I have to go, but no worries, Taco. Definitely, Project. Like I said, I can't say for sure whether I did or didn't leave because, and I'm not going to lie, I pretty much spend very little time in Discord. I spend enough time in Discord to share our friend Al's live to mine and his Discord and to see if anything crazy happened in those two Discords, and even that is too much for me. I pretty much check my Discord every other day sometimes. It's what I have to do, As I'm getting better and as I'm able to handle more screen time and stuff, I'll be able to be on top of things, but I appreciate everybody for understanding and being with me. Yeah, I think I'd be happy, Bucktown. Is this your question? Said you couldn't wake up tomorrow. You would say, forget that. Yeah, definitely. Fallout Sleepy, welcome in. I'd be grateful the items I buy with that money would bring me happiness. Nah, you didn't. I keep tabs. Nice. So I didn't leave yours. Cool. Wait, I botched that. So why not every morning you have the same happiness you would if you were given that $1 million because you hit the lottery just by waking up? So why not live that way? I've heard something similar to that before, Bucktown, and I really, really enjoy that, outlook on life. Although it is a difficult one sometimes, it is a good reminder, No matter how you justify it, no matter how much you and I make things make sense, Bucktown Buckaroo, some of our friends, you and me included, are gonna have days where we wake up feeling shitty. But as long as we put an honest effort into it, if you genuinely care enough about yourself or the world around you, no matter how you have to justify it, to try to change your attitude and your outlook on things and, maybe make yourself a little happier, I think it's worth it. As somebody who's been down for far too fucking long, I will do anything it takes to build myself back up. Anything but use anybody else, hurt anybody else, step on anybody else to get there. That is the one thing, because a lot of people do that. A lot of people step on other people and take advantage of them. And the only reason why we have millionaires and billionaires is because they are taking advantage of people on a wide scale. On a wide scale. That's probably all that I need to fucking... And yeah, I'm not gonna harp, but... Oh, you motherfuckers. Amy wants me to sing and blind myself. And I gotta give Zero a treat. I've gotta give him a piece of meat. You guys know my words aren't gonna knock you off of your feet, but I've gotta sing it anyway. I gotta try to make it sweet, 'cause Amy canna use those points, abusing me while she's smoking them joints. Zero, here you go, handsome man. Or we can let it build us up and be our strength. My struggle strength. I've got 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 struggle strength. It's hard to sing when you're just being goofy. I got struggle strength. I got struggle strength. Kitty, kitty. Come get some treats, good kitty. Look at you, being a good kitty. I'll get you some more, Zero. Give me a minute. About where we go. And it's out my pain yet to the point of overflowing, and I channel that through this pen and this paper. Leaky emotion. Also while I freestyle and leave MCs broken. Link, there's still a tree here. I don't know why I do this. It's probably been 2 minutes. I can't have my glasses back yet. Alright, Project, I appreciate you for coming in, man. Once Bubble Bass, I'm so sad Bubble Bass didn't come back in with those emotes. I am very, very upset. Alright, just so you guys can see how blind I am. Shit Talker, you're almost to 2K. Damn, Fallout. Yeah, I am almost to 2K. What are you guys at in followers? Disagree from the moment I pressed the buy button or that moment when I finally received said item. I have happiness, so that would continue up until the second I die. Don't have to figure out where to go from there. Whether tomorrow happens or not, that doesn't determine my current happiness. So many people don't wake up. If people just realize that being born, your chance of being born was 1 in 4 trillion. Think about that for a minute. Exactly. I'm just going to type and move on. I'm sorry, Word of Glass. Did I say something or miss something? If I missed something, please put it back in. You can't change the past. Don't know the future. All we have is here now, so live every moment. Amy, I'm not smoking a joint, but now you've hit my Amy Canna roll-a-doobie command. Mwahaha! Hit it for me, Amy Canna. That's all I can ask. I am, mate. Hello, love. Hello. I'm currently at 205. Nice, Fallout. We got Sea Turtle at 89. Fallout at 205. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Well done. I know that it's difficult sometimes. Link really didn't come get this last treat. I know that it's difficult sometimes. But you guys are doing your shit. You know, you guys are doing very, very well. It is a challenge. It's a climb. And trust me, there's a bevy of things that are going to deflate you. But don't let it, you know. Keep your friends close. Make sure that you do everything you can. And honestly, guys, one of the most important things, and I'm not saying this for any reason other than, you know, the sake of saying it. You know, this isn't something that I feel like any of you guys would do, but it's something that is easy to do, you know, especially when you find a community of people or you're part of a community of people and you stream and maybe you didn't see, you know, maybe you feel like you don't have as many people coming and showing you love as maybe should. Just please realize that it is not personal. And let me make sure that these aren't expired, because we had a couple that were expired. No, these are good. just know that it is not personal and that everybody has stuff going on. And remember that, remember that, yes, by you being part of, a community, you are going to have people come in. You are going to get that love and support. But at the end of the day, you can't rely on only that. And when I say that, I want to just make sure that I'm, clarifying that you need to realize that no matter who you are, even I cannot tell you guys how often I used to stream to 0 people. It was a lot. But I didn't stop. I didn't let my brain trick me into having thoughts of, oh, well, these people support this person, and why don't they come here? Like, that's one thing that I never really allowed myself to think. And I've seen certain people kind of give off that type of energy, or, even if that exactly, they'll get discouraged for one reason or another. And being discouraged isn't going to help anybody come in, show you support. You have to put less pressure on yourself. Put less pressure on the people around you, the people that love you, the people that you love. I just wanted to throw that out there because I know that a lot of people are newer to streaming, at least newer than I am. And I really, really wanted to make sure that you guys have the best chance possible, because I think that a lot of you have really, really good stuff to say. Obviously, we are all very, very like-minded, and I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys because, if I can ever help anybody with anything, I will. I've been known to even just hit my screen share button, and then if anybody needs help with like this side of things, just let me know. I do whatever I can to help. Sometimes I talk about shit that has nothing to do with anything. I haven't really talked about, the topic in a little while. The topic of the day is, how do we determine what's best for us? So that's the question, I guess, that's on now if anybody's going to participate. How do we determine what's best for us? Please, if anybody is playing along, go ahead and let me know. If you're not, or if you have no interest in asking, I'm just going to leave the question out there for a minute or two, and then I'm going to continue. Nice industrial piercing. I had 2 mine out after years because it was sore from sleeping on it. Why wouldn't you just take it out while you slept then? Mine hurt bad enough that I don't really want to take it out. Word of Glass has 29 followers, and he doesn't even stream. That's another thing too, guys. What the fuck? If you're streaming and that's not good. Uh-oh. My laptop's like coming apart. That's really not good. I don't know if I just didn't put it together right whenever I took it. Uh-oh. I'm going to fix that after the stream, hopefully. I might be on more borrowed time than I thought I was. My laptop breaks, I'm fucked. Oh god. Oh, I gotta give Zero another treat? I can do that. I didn't expect anyone to watch me anyway. That's the thing, Sea Turtle. Expect nothing. And be prepared to get less. And if you go into something not expecting much, then your expectations can never be, squandered. You should probably expect a little bit sometimes. Just so that it is known, any hats on from this point on is a hat change. Hats on is also a hat change, and I don't want to stack. I don't want to mess with my headache too much. Yo, Bucktown Buckaroo with the subscription. I think I owe somebody a hydrate. I'm going to take a hydrate, Bucktown. Thank you very much for the subscription. If anybody who redeemed points would like me to do something else instead of changing my hat or putting the hat on at a later time, let me know how I can make up for it, and I will do my best. Talk, you should be a teacher. AJ, ironically enough, I wanted to be a teacher. The reason, and actually, if this doesn't tell you guys that I am still the same person that I was, and I have always been this type of person, it just, you know, when you lose faith in humanity, you fucking lose your desire to help people sometimes, just because you know that nobody is there to help you, and you just try to fucking, but still, you never truly lose your desire to help people, especially, you know, you just learn how to choose better, or how much to help, you know. I would help to the point where I would start putting myself in a hole. And that's when you need to be like, okay, this is too much. So, as I was saying, though, I wanted to be a teacher. I actually went to college to be a teacher. I finished my first semester, and I never went back. Because I found out very early on that if I had classmates that were struggling, if I had anybody ask me questions or need help, I was expected to not give them the best possible help, because the teaching world is very competitive. And if I wanted one of the better jobs, I needed to be one of the best, one of the smartest, I needed to be willing to outshine my fellow humans, and that is not my forte. So that's why I never became a teacher. But good eye, AJ, good eye. Case, is Case likes weed in here? Yo, Case, what's going on? I almost missed you. Manny Main coming through. I fell asleep for like 20 minutes. Nice job, AJ. I'm glad you got a little, whatchamacallit, a little sleep. I got to give the animals treats. I will do that as soon as I catch up, guys. Thank you again, Buck, for the sub. Might be the first sub of the day if I'm not. No, that might be the second. I can't remember, honestly, though. Aim for the dirt. Well said. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Wait, what's happening? If it makes you happy, then it's good for you. Definitely. Well, no. If it makes you happy, then it's good for you. I disagree. What if hard substances make somebody happy? Might not be good for them. What if punching myself in the thumb makes me happy? Well, it's painful. I did that once on stream. That's why I use that as a thing. Sea Turtle has the hiccups. Ah! Do you have the hiccups now? Battery going dead. No, Bucktown! Sorry you lost faith in humanity. Does it come back? Yes. Yes, it does. As long as you keep an open mind and you... Honestly, I don't know the full answer to that, but yes. It may not always come back, but if you are truly dedicated to helping the world around you, then yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it will. Because, when you lose it, there's a good chance it's just because you have helped more and stretched yourself way thinner than you ever should have. And it's easy to lose faith in humanity when you will give everything you have for somebody, and people that you've known your entire life wouldn't even spit on your ass to lube it up before you got fucked. And that's an eye-opener. It's an eye-opener, but it's also a tell that sometimes the people that we are bound to geographically are not meant to be there in our lives forever. And if they are, then maybe they're not meant to be a huge part of it. I'm not going to say that people won't come back, that people won't try to make up for it, and you should try not to hold too much resentment towards it, because you should never give more than you can. You should never help more than you can. And yeah, you can fault them, and by golly, you should fault them for maybe taking advantage of you, or not paying you back, or what have you. But maybe for a second, stop making excuses and take some of the blame yourself. Acknowledge that, hey, maybe you were too trusting of a person, and allow that to be the lesson. And if you allow yourself to learn from the experience versus harboring these negative emotions towards some individual who honestly doesn't give a fuck about you, why are you going to think about this motherfucker anymore? Do what you can to learn and let go. Let's see where we're at. Making sure I'm not behind. Thank you so much. Wishing you a great day. I miss you. In case I don't get to see you again, have an awesome day, my brother. Yes, Bucktown, have an amazing day. Joe, have an amazing day. I don't know who's leaving, but I hope you both have an amazing day. Minus, I'm loving your art. All right, Megan. So minus hard substances. All right. So what if inflicting pain on yourself makes you happy? Sounds like that's a slippery slope. Honestly, no matter what answer you guys give me, I'm going to try to find a way around it. The fact of the matter is, what is best for you needs to be looked at subjectively or objectively. Objectively, I think is the word that I'm looking for. Because one of the things that I say all the time, and I'm going to beat the dead horse off right now, is too much of anything is bad for you. Even Cindy's art, Cindy, if you spend so much time working on art that you're shitting your pants and you're not eating, well, that's obviously a very dramatic example, but it's an example nonetheless. And obviously, I'm not going to go that in-depth with all of you guys' things. I had a little time off, slowly coming back. Yeah, definitely been missing the Sinster. In case I don't get to see you again. And that's huge, Sometimes you need a break, guys. Don't ever beat yourself up for taking a break. Cindy, sometimes you'll take a break and you'll come back better and stronger than ever. Just know that none of us are like, oh, where's Cindy? We're like, I hope Cindy's okay. Much love to Cindy. We know you're okay because we know that you're still around and stuff. And, just know that so many of us have been thinking about you while you've been taking your break, Cindy. And if any of you guys need a break from anything, I take breaks from time to time. We all need a break. The cat don't have hiccups now. Did I scare the cat? My bad. Hiccup this D. Hiccup this D up. Oh, wow. Nice one, man. Makes you happy. It may be too good to be true. That's also a good call, too, As soon as I get caught up in the chat, I'm going to give you guys my answer. Every good feeling is fleeting. Are we ever truly happy? If every good feeling, let me see exactly how you word that. If every good feeling is fleeting, Sea Turtle, then I challenge you to search for a feeling of happiness, a calling that is not going to go away. Anytime that you help somebody, even if you just open the door for them, you might not think you did anything special. But you might open the door for somebody, and they may have never had somebody open the door for them. They may be feeling depressed. They may be feeling ugly. They may be feeling like the worst piece of shit. And Sea Turtle, you might not even be aware that you did something good. You might open that door for them. They might say thanks. You might say you're welcome. They might walk forward, and you might never see that person again. But there is a very real possibility that this exact situation has happened to somebody in here. You've never heard from that person again, but you have changed their life. They are no longer going to go home, turn the car on, and close the garage because somebody made them feel worth it. And just the thought of knowing that us as normal fucking people have that ability by just being half decent individuals will make me fight until my dying breath. And that feeling will never go away. And obviously, you know, like I said, you know, how do you know? Well, you don't. Sometimes you just have to help people, and sometimes there may be no reward. Most of the time, there is no reward other than the work that you did in their life. But God, if that's not the best fucking reward. God, if seeing somebody who used to be upset, who used to be sad, who used to be, you know, struggle with depression, struggle a little bit less because you took the time and effort to try to make shit make sense for them, it doesn't compare to anything else. I promise you. It's amazing. Juno says, I don't stream, but I'm totally 100% loyal to JD. So, of course, I support her in her stream, but I think it's just as important to visit other streams. So she streams 2 hours, and I spend 2 hours sometimes that day in a new person stream. She does the same. I mean, you can't just sit there and expect viewers to pop in or wonder why no one's showing up. You got to put yourself out there into the communities, too. JD's a pro at it. I'm still learning. Definitely, Juno. You know, that's definitely true. And if you spend all of this time feeling sorry for yourself, then you are wasting the precious moments that, you know, you could be doing that. It is very, very easy. As somebody who cannot do that, you know, Juno, I do not have the ability to do something like that. But I still find a way. I still go in. I lurk. I have my computer set up in a way where I can listen and I can type. And I don't have to look at a screen at all. You know, I miss shit. People might feel a certain type of way if they haven't taken the time to understand why maybe I missed one of their comments in another live and stuff. But, you know, we make do with what we can. So instead of feeling sorry for yourself, instead of wasting those precious moments feeling like people don't care about you, figure it out. Reach out. That's why I love having this supportive community here, because if any of you ever feel like anything that I have said is something you are going through, I challenge you to reach out and talk to me about it. Have fun with it. Cute cat, thank you. Truth of humanity is hard to handle, but I like your outlook on this. No reason for resentment when you can moderate your expectations and learn from it. Exactly, Nova Geometricide, and you know, I'm never going to pretend like I have all the answers, but I'm tired of looking at shit through a dirty lens. Alright? And if you don't like the world around you, there's a good chance that the world around you is fucked up. There's also a chance you just need to clean your glasses. The truth of humanity is hard. I'm tired of searching for happiness. That's your problem. I'm sorry, that came off very aggressive. Happiness doesn't come until you stop looking. It's kind of a catch-22. But if you're doing things for yourself, if you are searching for happiness, it's going to take a little bit longer than if you put yourself out there selflessly. And I understand, Sea Turtle. I totally understand. And I can't wrap that up with a tiny bow. One of my problems is that I try to turn fucking everything into a Dr. Phil moment, and that's just not the reality of it. So I'm going to leave that there, Sea Turtle, but just know that I have felt that exact same way. A lot of us have. A lot of us have felt. That's a lot of times why some of us may lose faith in humanity. We may be so tired of trying to be happy. But maybe your efforts aren't in the right place. You know, that's why the water thing, it's stupid, but it makes sense. If you're putting all this effort into being happy, but you aren't drinking water throughout your day, Well, you're made of 80% water, so if you're not happy, motherfucker, maybe take a look at the toilet after you take a leak. Is it more yellow than your teeth? Huh. Maybe you're not happy because you're not getting the things your body needs. So many of us, I truly feel like, are not happy because we are put in a life that thrives on our struggle. Facts. Fucking bars. Every millionaire, billionaire out there, the world runs off of war and sickness. And if you disagree, then your eyes are closed. That is not a conspiracy theorist anything. The world runs. People profit off of war and sickness. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to figure your stuff out, because then they can't take advantage of you. They can't keep you numb and dumb. And I'm going to leave that there because I get a little too conspiracy theoristy, but at what line is it reality? JD introduced me to your community, then you introduced me to Al Mal's community, which introduced me to Pika Stream. I think it's awesome that you, Pink, Pika, and JD coming together with all 4 communities. I think it's awesome. That is a very cool addition. I really do like that. I relate to Taco. Thanks. I hope you all have a good day. Bye. Nova Geometricide, thank you so much for giving me that little bit of clarification that you are here with me, that you're listening to everything that I'm saying, and you do at least agree to some extent. You guys don't have to agree with everything that I say. In fact, I challenge you to let me know when you do disagree. Hell, Manny Main challenges me even if he doesn't disagree. Sometimes Manny Main is like, hey, I agree with you, but I'm going to just throw this out there just to see if you have an argument and you're ready, because you cannot come to the table with this much fucking passion and not be ready for anything. So you want some treats, Link? Kitty, 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 you want some treats, Link? No? Some treats, kitty, kitty? Zero, your big fat head's in the way, dude. Nobody can see the kitty, thank you. What do you like to do? Hello and goodbye. Good question, Sea Turtle. What do you like to do? Sea Strider, welcome in. Gav, welcome in. What does everybody like to do? I'm also going to answer my own question here. Not that question, but the other question, because we have about 16 more minutes left. I'm getting Link his treats. I'm going to give Zero a treat as well. As I see what you guys like to do. What do you do for fun? What makes you happy? If it's only an answer to one of those things, then cool. If it's an answer to multiple, then cool. But my topic of the day, guys, was how do we determine what's best for us? The same way somebody shaves their own asshole. A little bit of guidance and a hell of a lot of faith. Listen, there is no black and white answer. I'm not going to say that one thing each and every time that's going to pull you guys out of your funks. I do not get to determine what's best for you. Only you can do that, and you might not always be in the right mindset to determine what's best for you. That's not my place to say. It's only your place. I hope that when we talk about self-help and stuff, that you guys are able to realize when you're in the right state of mind to make those types of decisions for yourself. And when maybe you need a friend or two to pull you back off the ledge a little bit. And I know, and that was 100%, I did read from my board over here, but that was 100% my own thought. I liked it, because you gotta figure. Like, some people, Sea Turtle, I hate to use you as an example, but you said it yourself, tired of fighting to be happy. Alright, well, you might be thinking to yourself, how are people just happy? This morning, while I was sitting on the toilet taking a shit, I'm sorry that I'm painting the picture for you guys. I like to pre-fold my toilet paper while I'm shitting for maximum efficiency. So I'll try to guess how many pieces I need. If I over-guess, then I'll set them underneath the roll or whatever. I'll put them on the thing and I'll use them later. But I can't help but think if I didn't have a hairy ass, I could wipe less. There wouldn't be as many dingleberries. It would be fine. It would be great. And I was sitting there and I was thinking, how do people shave their own ass? Carefully. You're going to get a few cuts along the way. It's, like I said, a little bit of guidance and a hell of a lot of faith. Gav says, I game and play guitar, scroll Twitter mindlessly, etc. I'm glad you have multiple things, Gav, because, I really don't. At this point I do, but I didn't. And when video games was my sole source of happiness, I beat that motherfucking thing into the ground, and then all of a sudden the one thing that made me happy didn't make me happy anymore. So I had to figure out what the fuck that meant. Well, that meant that I utilized this coping mechanism far too much to the point where it was no longer a coping mechanism. It was a bit of a liability. And as somebody who can, maybe not always, but in that moment, I had to sit and think, well, why is this happening? And asking what's best for us is a very, very general question. Guys, if you're not happy, you need to really sit and think about what types of things you need. And then you need to figure out what small lifestyle changes you can make to get there. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen, the first person to shave his ass by himself for the first time did not do so without cutting up his taint a little bit. And you might cut up your taint a little bit. You might never want to shave your ass again. I've lost my own train of thought with how terrible this analogy is. I'm just going to catch up in the chat. Happiness is temporary. Sadness is temporary. Depression is a bitch. But giving up and laying stagnant will forever be your greatest regret. Well said. The only thing that's made me happy in the last 2 years is Logan. At least fully, Sea Turtle, I like to think that I've made you happy once or twice. It may have been fleeting, yes. But if you take a moment to think about the people or the things that have given you happiness. You know how gas has been rising? Did you ever look and you saw gas was like 2 cents cheaper and you're like, thank the Lord it stopped rising? You might have been happy even for just a moment, even if that happiness was immediately cut to, well, why the fuck is it still $5, You need to find happiness in the little things. And if you can't, then I think that that's a good place to start. Find a way to find happiness in your day-to-day life. Little itty-bitty things. Whether it's somebody taking the time out of their day to try to make things make sense to you, or getting to see a cute animal. I know just seeing an animal, I love animals. So when I see a squirrel, I love squirrels. So when I see a squirrel, I'm like, oh my God, it's a squirrel. I'm happy. Even if I feel like shit because I have a fucking headache and my back hurts and all this shit, I have gotten to a place where I can appreciate the little things. And I think that's a really good place to start. So would you probably be compatible with someone who enjoys music and gaming? Hola, mi hermano. Wax it. Yo, that's painful. Como esta, home dog? Some people just don't grow hair. I'm like a naked mole rat, thanks to my dad's Indian blood. For real, I have always been a hairy monkey, and fuck, is that a scary thing? I've never shaved my own ass, but I couldn't imagine. Like, I'm afraid shaving my balls, and I can actually see those, okay? Always been a hairy monkey. Good morning. Although it's also a lower risk. Shaving your ass is a lower risk than shaving your balls. Although my balls hang, so no. One false move and I could cut the boys. I ain't taking it from the back. Even with a mirror. I'm sorry. I'm here, brother. Still fighting the fight. How are you? I'm here, mono. Smoking up, chilling. Good morning. I think my happiness is within me. Well said, Juno. Happiness is definitely within you. Happiness is being able to be part of a shitty situation and still finding a way to make light of it. And that's what the fuck I do each and every day. Whether it's situations of my own or situations that you beautiful people are dealing with, I put myself in these uncomfortable situations on my terms because I know that I'm not the happiest individual. I know that Sea Turtle, you are not alone, and I too struggle with those same things. But for some fucking reason, you beautiful people give me the drive to be the best version of myself and help as many people as I can on my climb to the fucking top. And I don't mean the top of this shitty fucking society that we call our own. I mean the top of history. The top, the turning point when life stopped looking as shitty. Even if it's not the history that gets told. The history that each and every one of you guys have been told was probably written by the victor, and you probably didn't get the whole story. These things will always happen. Kind people, good people will always be taken advantage of. All we can do is stand up, speak our piece, find those that stand with us, and make sure that they do not go through the same shit that we've gone through. And Sea Turtle, if making sure that other motherfuckers don't feel the same way that you and I feel isn't a reason to do better and be better and fight tooth and nail to find happiness in every nook and cranny, then I don't know what is. Because yeah, I may have lost faith in humanity once or twice in my lifetime, but I have felt very, very shitty in certain times of my life, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure that other people don't have to feel that way, or at the very least feel that way alone. And Sea Turtle, I know for a fact that you've been there for people, and whether you know it or not, you have changed people's lives for the better. And I just can't wait until you truly start believing that. Good morning, Ow Mow Music. How are you doing? We're talking about how we determine what is best for us. We've had a very, very good live today, but let me hop off of my high fucking horse for a minute. Do not forget that only you know what is truly best for you. You know yourself better than anybody. Find the people who help you figure it out versus telling you what to do. If you guys ever feel like I'm telling you what to do, I apologize, because that is not the goal. Sometimes I get passionate. Sometimes I might say, you need to do this. I need to work on that verbiage. I have things that I need to work on myself, and I'm not perfect, but I'll be damned if I don't feel like the most perfect taco each and every time that I come in and see you guys, because you give me hope in an otherwise hopeless world. And that's my live for the day. That's my fucking taco talk. We've got about 5 minutes until we raid into Ow Mow Music. So please, if any of you guys have any ending thoughts, any questions, any concerns, you want to say goodbye, feel free. Although this isn't goodbye, I'll literally see you in 4 minutes over at Owl's stream. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you all for being here. If anybody wants to come out of lurk mode to try to bump those numbers up for the raid, I know that our friend Ow Mow would greatly appreciate it. I would also greatly appreciate it, so that we can get a good raid. If you want to lurk, no hate, no shame. I don't want to be lurk shaming and lose my lovely lurkers. I don't want you guys to think that I'm telling you what to do. Don't even shave my balls. I just use scissors and a comb. Scissors. That's even worse. My dyslexic ass still saw it spelled correctly. Same, bro. Same. Taco. Yo, King Kush, what's happening? Insane Joel with the facts. Waganda. Chicken butt? W taco. W taco. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Oh my god, we love you, Taco. Guys, it's far too kind. Oh my god, you're the best. We would suck your dick all at once. Guys, you're far too kind. Please, Taco, let me eat your ass. Oh my god, guys, seriously. I want to fuck you. I want to fuck you so hard. All right. Seriously, too much. Oh man. Thank you guys for giving me a reason to smile each and every day. I truly mean that. Thank you for thinking for yourselves and joining me to support independent art. You know, one of the few sources of untainted media that we still have. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You don't have to agree with everything that he says, but you cannot deny that struggle strength is a no skip. And you cannot deny that this man gave up a successful career in corporate America to fight for what he believed in. And I'll be damned if I don't join him on the front lines and help him understand that everything he has done is worth it. I get all sappy and stuff on you guys. I'm sorry. Thank you for throwing in the Ow Mau in the Evo Link Cine. Thank you so much. Thank you for the shout out to our man Mao. Me first. Well, I wouldn't go that far. He's like, suck your dick. Fuck you maybe, but eat your ass? No. I don't trust it. You're the imposter. Witchy woman's the imposter. She's looking sus. Sussy baka. My friend's like 9-year-old son said that the other day. He was like, sussy baka. And I was like, bro, the fact that I even half know what you're talking about, I couldn't believe it. Her kids are so fucking funny though, dude. Her kids are the best. They're so funny. I have returned. Gap so smooth. How's it going? Were you shaving your ass? Is that what was happening? Oof. That hurt. Also, while we're just ending it here, I want to throw this other thing out there. One of the things that I did for a long time in my life is I based my happiness a lot of times based on how people viewed me or my relationship status. And once I stopped doing that, I feel like was a huge breakthrough for me. I just wanted to throw that out there because I'm kind of honestly just like pooped. You know, we had a really good live. I rant and raved. I spent some time singing this morning. I was listening to some music. I was belting out the pipes. I was having fun. So my voice is a little tired. Honestly, Mal, I don't know how you do this shit 2 times a day and do everything that you do, bro. I know I said it the other day, but guys, I feel like sometimes we forget that, like, Ow Mau isn't a superhero, and he's, like, a regular person with, like, regular thoughts and emotions and feelings. Wiping it, actually. Thank you for asking. Mine didn't. Jokes on the hacker. I don't even know my own password. Everyone's YouTube got hacked. Hell yeah. Thank you for asking. Wiping it. Mine didn't. Guess I was lucky. Look at your home screen. Jokes on the hacker. I don't even know my own PW. The home screen got hacked. Well, if the home screen got hacked, then that doesn't mean that all of our YouTubes got hacked. That just means that he hacked into, you know, the YouTube. Like, I'm pretty sure our passwords are safe. Unless he changed your actual, like, content, then I think you're fine. Now, if he hacked your content, like if he hacked like all of the biggest people, then you might want to like worry about it and stuff. But I'll have to see. I don't honestly, Witchy Woman, I didn't hear about it till you mentioned it. I'm not going to talk about something that I don't know like I do because I really don't know. I would just assume. He got a wife, jaw game on X Games. Right? Exactly. Juno dancing around. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. It's not the password. Just the home screen. Gotcha. Cool. Just checking. Guys, yo, Depresso Espresso, welcome in. We are only going to be here for another minute or two until we raid over into Ao Mao Music. As soon as I get the okay that he is ready, I'm going to throw my starting soon screen on and start the raid. But it's good to see you, Espresso. How have you been? I hope that you've been well. I will be in Al's chat as well, so if you want to talk to me, if you want to talk to 90% of the people in the chat, we're all going to be over there. If you are busy and you aren't going to be able to raid, I understand, but I definitely would like to know how you're doing. I would like to, you know, I feel bad when people come in as I'm raiding, especially people that I haven't seen in a minute, so I always explain myself. I always over-explain myself, and for that, I apologize. That's why sometimes you guys hear all the same shit. But on that note, Ao Mao is ready to go. Home screen is showing PewDiePie and Johnny V. I know. Alright, guys, on that note, I'm going to go with my starting soon screen. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. if I don't see you at Al's, but I hope I do. Find out about the new music dropping this month, and I'll see you when I see you. Make sure you eat, stay hydrated, and take your meds, guys. See you over there.
Damage goods, I've accepted it. Damage goods, damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. On damaged goods, return to sender. Many people will not remember